Hello, this is Introduction to course on Linear Algebra, Introduction to Linear Algebra, Math 2318. And this video is trying to replicate that first hour or so of an in-person class where I go over the syllabus and emphasize particular things that always come up for students during the semester. Okay, so this is about the Math 2318 course offered in Summer 2. Here's the CRN 10810. And within my math lab, you're going to need this access code. All this is on the syllabus itself, which you should download right now and print out and have it with you for the whole semester, because there's so many pieces of information and rules that you're held responsible for knowing. How can you do that? If you go to the Learning Web, HCC has something called the Learning Web where all faculty are required to post their syllabi. So you can search within the faculty. If you put in my whole name, Marian Alexander, then you'll go right to my page and not have to visit all the Alexanders in the district. And just remember the O in Marian. It's like Mario with an N on the end. Okay. Anyway, so you're going to need that syllabus to look at it in all its gory detail while you're taking the syllabus quiz, which you have to pass at 100% before you can go into My Lab Math and work the homework problems there or the quizzes and so on. In other words, to get any credit in the course, you need to take that syllabus quiz and pass it 100% first. So print that document out, read it. I also am, if you're looking at this YouTube video, you know about my YouTube channel. There's all kinds of resources up there. But that's the name of it, in case you've forgotten somehow. Let's see. Now, so I would normally go through and read the whole syllabus. Not going to do that here on this short video. You can read it, go through it, take the syllabus quiz. Some things that I have to go over and over again from the syllabus. I try to emphasize that first hour of lecture. So in particular for the linear algebra course, I require that you have a TI 83, 84, or 86 because it can manipulate matrices so quickly and cut down your computational work and free you up for thinking about the theory, the mathematical theory in linear algebra. My tests and quizzes are designed assuming you have one of those, okay? And that you know how to use it quickly. So the tests are geared assuming that computation is like that and the theoretical work is where you need to spend your time. So you really can't survive without one. But every semester I'll have students who say, oh, I've had this course before, I kind of know it, or I'm really fast, I prefer to do things by hand, which is wonderful, which is great, except that these same people come back to me after a timed quiz or a test and say, oh, could I have an extension of time? I'm like, no, these things are timed and you have to be able to perform answering these questions within that time. In this online course, it's even worse. There's no extensions to the time allowed on quizzes. There's no retakes allowed. So you don't want to mess with that. So what you need to do is get a hold of a TI 83, 84, 86 now, borrow one from somebody. Doesn't matter how old it is. If it's been sitting in somebody's cupboard for 20 years, just get new batteries in there and they work great. And during the semester, something like this, right? One of these old guys. During the semester, you'll see that there'll be times when I'll be referencing how to use this more quickly to do particular things. So it definitely helps to have this and be skilled using it from the get-go so that on these quizzes and tests, you're not bothered at all. You're just zooming through that grunt work, okay? You have to have the actual physical calculator. You can't assume that you could go onto your phone. For one thing, during the major exams, which are midterm and the final, there is going to be a monitor on you. Yes, we're supposed to use a lockdown browser, so you can't go to any other pages and use an online version of the calculator. And there's going to be your laptop's camera on you. I see you looking at your phone or seem to be using your phone during test. That's a 0. That's cheating. Can't use your phone. Okay? So you need to get a hold of one of these and always have it handy, know how to use it quickly, and that's what you're allowed to use. A small computer, not a big one. So you can't use other parts of the computer or another computer or your phone, anything like that, okay? I have very smart students who delay getting one of these. Again, they want to say, I can do it all by hand, but then you can see that on a quiz or a test, they can't get to the heart of the problem because they're still busy grinding away the grunt work, okay? I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to think about the theory and answer questions about it. So even those folks, by the mid of the semester, they start saying, oh, I need to get one of those. But then they're kind of rusty with using it, and they have to work hard to catch up. So don't do that to yourself. Get one now. Lots of used ones available, but they're free if you just borrow one from somebody, okay? All right. So let's see. Yeah, just make sure you get one now. Get used to using it. Let's see, what other things do I emphasize in that first lecture? Once you do get past the syllabus quiz and you're in my lab math, you need to read section 4.1. We start with section 4.1 on our textbook. Here it is. Getting an old hardback version of this is also advised. If you go to the syllabus, you can get the ISBN number. We've been using this like a lot of colleges across the country for years. This 5th edition has been out for a long time. It's dead cheap. So you might want to seriously consider getting yourself a hardback copy, a used one. Pretty cheap these days. And it helps because you really have to spend a lot of time reading and rereading and rereading various parts of the text. In this first section, 4.1 especially, it's quite abstract and it sets the tone for the level of this course, okay? So we start with 4.1 and there are definitions in there. You need to start memorizing. What is a vector space? What is a subspace? You need to know those things like that to get anywhere in this course. So you need to start thinking about how you study for this class. You gotta read the section, write down the definitions, work on those, and then tackle the homework, okay, in the My Math Lab. All right, from comments last semester, a couple people pointed out that they really wish they kept their eye on the deadlines for the homework. The homework assignments are only open for a few days, and that's during the regular semester. Now you're taking a 12-week course in a 5-week period. We're going to be jamming. So you need to keep your eyes on those deadlines in My Math Lab all the time. For all the homework, for the quizzes, and of course, for when it's going to be possible for you to take the midterm or the final using the monitor and the lockdown browser. All very strict on the definition of the deadlines. So there's no extensions offered, there's no redos, there's no retakes here. Homework, I give you infinite number of tries within the few days that homework is open. That's not infinite, I know, but still, many tries. That's not the same for quizzes. Quizzes, you get one shot, that's it. On the tests, absolutely, just one shot and you're booking, okay? So have to do those things within those deadlines. So keep your eye on those deadlines. That's what some former students this spring said. They wish they had done that a little bit more diligently. Alrighty, so get yourself into the book. Take your syllabus, read your syllabus, take the syllabus quiz, get into the book, start reading. Okay, thanks.